shoulder there from Jack out exiting Tad Bed, and out of shape majorly there, I think was Alex Jones, but he's held on to it. He's got Wilbur targeting Alex Stock trying to pick his way through, and the rain started to come. I said just now that in the club class it was a first podium for Alex Jones, who finished third in race number 2, and Richard caught up with him after qualifying yesterday to see how he's finding the championship and his fortunes and his thoughts going into the weekend. Let's take you that interview. Richard caught up with Alex yesterday in the paddock.
I wasn't going to talk about qualifying, but it's been a theme with the shake-up that we've seen here at Croft in all the various formulae that inevitably we do. Alex Jones has had a great qualifying. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was just more about the lines of trying to know where the grip was. So I spent the first 4 laps trying to identify where that was, and then after that adjusting the brake bias and everything else just started clicking. So yeah.
Paul, the team boss, Paul Shedd, was sort of bigging you up and saying how well you've done. How much of a mentor is he to you? Because I've known him for years. Fantastic driver, a great all-round bloke.
Yeah, he's amazing. His attention to detail with the cars, amazing. And it's like, even if I don't know all the setup changes and that, he's very good to help teach me what's the best and that. So yeah.
Your route in Supercup, again, we're saying to Paul, I was looking back at some old stats which we're kind of putting together just to get more perspective on drivers coming through and how it's worked over the years. You started off in the clubman category, and as I worked through from the earlier days, the results are getting higher and higher as we go along. That's what it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to be further up, and I definitely want to be on that class podium later and tomorrow.
Possibility?
Well, I mean, it depends what the weather does. If it's these type of conditions, massive hope for it, yeah.
Anything that you might change from qualifying, or are you 100% happy getting the best that you've had out of the car?
I'm 100% happy. It's, as I say, like, we suffered with brake issues yesterday, and if I can sort the bias out throughout the races, I'm golden.
We wish you well for that, and all being well, we'll see you on the podium.
Thank you, Richard.
Wonderful chat there from Richard with Alex Jones, and of course he managed to keep up with that premise because he managed to get a podium. He was quite delighted with that, wasn't he, Richard?
Yeah, you know, usually when I go and talk to drivers in the paddock, they go, "Oh, here we go. This is the kiss of death. Richard's coming for the interview." I'll load up now and go home. But it actually worked the other way with Alex getting that podium, which we were pretty pleased about. And had a nice chat with Paul Sheard, the team boss as well, who you heard me talking about stats there. I've been looking back at the early days of the MX5 Supercup, which I think started in 2013, if memory serves correctly. And
Correct.
Sheardy was one of the drivers that was, and he was quite magnanimous yesterday and fairly humble about, it wasn't as quick then. But make no mistake, Paul Sheardy's one heck of a driver, and a great engineer as well, and a great team boss. He won a shed load of races in these, as did Paul O'Neill actually won. Every time I keep coming up with first Paul O'Neill, fastest lap, Paul O'Neill, and again, another very humble guy. Don't tell him that I said that.
Yeah.
But, the opening couple of years were fascinating in this championship, and we come right up to date now as the cars come towards us, ready for the third race of the weekend.
Yeah, I think it's one thing that's clear. It's the MX.
As we get a challenge on here, making a move was Alex looking to climb further up in the club class as well. I was going to apologise to Alex for not catching up with him in the bar last night, but it was a late one in the end. But he won't hear that unless he watches this back. I'm sure he will. Most drivers do watch these back.
Maybe he's got a radio or the TSL's been logged in so we can hear us as he's talking. Either that, he's got a live stream feed in his ears. Either way. Nonetheless, Aidan Hill's now up in the fourth place and trying to chase up.
hopefully the first of many interviews I get to do with you. I didn't get to chat to you in the bar last night, but we get to do it on the podium, which is even better. Alex, well done.
I'm mega chuffed with that. Just lap one, I completely went and spun at Jim Clark's. Took too much curb, dead last. Mega chuffed with that.
Superb, Alex. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, I really want to thank my folks, and I also want to thank Race Against Dementia, because without them, it's amazing, and especially Paul Sherd as well. Yeah.
Nice one. Great cause to mention. Paul's a good guy as well. Alex, congratulations. Well done. We'll see you again soon. That was Alex Jones, who takes third place in Clubman class. I think neatly timed. I'm very glad that we managed to get through all 6 of our podium finishers for the...
It's all about sponsorship. If you're watching the stream, if you're watching on the banks and you've got a company and want to get involved in racing, go and talk to any of these guys in the paddock, or girls of course, and make a connection, get your business hooked up and enjoy your racing, even more getting involved as a backer.
Definitely so. And there are drivers who certainly are worthwhile, particularly when they can put on good performances and are great in front of the media. I think certainly Jack's proved that. Of course, he had some exploits in Civic Cup the past couple of